Was there ever a show that you initially hated, but then grew to love as you watch it more? Well, that was certainly the case for me with the show that I'm going to talk about. Hello everyone, this is Saitan. So, I recently caught up to Black Clover's anime, and spoiler, it is good now.
Let's do it.
Black Clover is a show that is not well received by many people when it first came out. Well, I can't blame them, because the start of Black Clover is not really that good. Many things may turn you off, but if you can endure its awful first episodes, you are in for a very entertaining ride. To give you an idea of what to expect, Black Clover is an anime series about powerful magic, dangerous wizards, and breathtaking battle scenes. It is an anime with a lot of action, but more specifically, it is a show that fits into a wider shonen genre. This is a shonen anime, so as part of its trope, the characters strive to become stronger in order to achieve a goal, while also developing as people and making a lot of new friends along the way. Asta is an orphan boy with no magic that wishes to become the Wizard King, to prove that anyone can become anything no matter how rich or poor they are, even if they have magic or not, and to make life better for his adoptive family. Yuno, his adoptive brother and rival, unlike him, has plenty of magic. Inspired by Asta's motivation, he also wishes to become the Wizard King, to do much the same thing. They share the same goal and the two promise one another that they'll see who will get the position of Wizard King. Asta is loud, energetic, stubborn, friendly, determined, and constantly saying that he's never going to give up. Yuno is his polar opposite. He is quiet, reserved, sometimes coming off as rude, but equally determined as he hates losing. Despite being polar opposites, they respect one another, have faith in each other, and are a lot like brothers. At the age of 15, Asta and Yuno received their grimoires. A grimoire is a magic item in the form of a book that allows mages to use spells and utilize their magic in more complex ways. Most mages get a 3-leaf grimoires, regardless of how high mana stores they possess and what class background they come from. Yuno received a 4-leaf, just like the first Wizard King, and Asta received a 5-leaf grimoire. And well, the saying goes, the leaves of a clover, in the first 3 lies loyalty, faith, and love. In the 4th is luck, and in the 5th lies the devil. The story follows Asta and Juno as they crawl their way up the ladder of Clover Kingdom's Order of the Magic Knights, in the midst of scrutiny by the novels, to become the Wizard King. However, the title is only preserved for a single mage. Who will attain the coveted title of the strongest mage in the kingdom, Asta or Yuno? Black Clover shares a lot of similarities with other shonen. That's why initially, many think that it's just a mixture of different shonen cliches packed together in a lackluster and unoriginal series. This may prove true until this day, but it turns out to be one of the show's selling points. Almost all characters in Black Clover are shonen stereotypes, taken to their logical conclusion. I won't go over them all, so let's focus on the main character, Asta, who lacks magical abilities but compensates with physical prowess and the unique power from his grimoire. When I first saw the series, this character annoyed me with his constant screaming. That's why many people criticize Asta for being a whiny and even annoying character to follow around. However, as the show progresses, Asta's personality, in addition to his power, improves over time. Although the show uses a lot of character stereotypes, it still develops them. This isn't quick, but it's also not that slow. And despite the large cast of characters, Black Clover does a decent job of balancing screen time so that all characters' backstories and personalities are clarified with plenty of space for growth. Black Clover takes a lot of elements from other shows, and because of this, it contains all the best elements from different shows and makes it works like a charm. Black Clover doesn't try to become something revolutionary or change the shonen formula. Instead, it stays true to it and embraces every element of the genre. It knows what it should be, and because of this, I found the show very entertaining and fun to watch. I initially disliked this anime, but I was mistaken. Yes, I agree that the first few episodes are more difficult to handle due to Asta's rough nature, and it starts slowly, but it improves over time. The past decade has been fantastic for anime, but opinions on Black Clover have been divided and left some fans confused about the franchise. Like any new anime series, there's a lot to unpack and understand with Black Clover. It's not uncommon for some anime to take a while to get their bearings and create their characters. The first arc of an anime typically has the most growing pains, and Black Clover is no exception. At first glance, the series tends to be a rip-off of other anime series. But unlike any other series, Black Clover steadily gained confidence in its storytelling, allowing it to step up beyond its initial origins and do some truly groundbreaking things with both its heroes and villains. Black Clover is only getting better as the story progresses. In summary, this is a very interesting and exciting anime. If you like shows with long, overarching stories made up of several smaller but interconnected stories, then yes, it's definitely worth watching. And there's no better time to catch up to it than now, because Black Clover's anime is about to take a break for quite some time. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification to stay up to date on the latest anime from each season. Thank you for watching. Until next time.